What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm super excited to give you guys my review of the MJC collaboration with Paperboy Paris and New Balance on this 991 in the All Gone colorway. Today's video is brought to you by the good people from Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find with Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, whether that's for a pair of thick winter boots or for sneakers, you're going to find there's a suitable insole for everybody. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and I honestly stand by their products. They truly are very comfortable to me. So if you guys want to check them out and give it a try for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout to get 15% off your entire purchase. So this in my hand is a triple collaboration between New Balance, Michael Dupuis of the MJC, and Paperboy Paris. And this was a very limited special edition release, which coincided with the launch of the 2021 version of the annual All Gone book series. So this book, which is basically an anthology of street culture, had a special book launch in Paperboy Paris on January 21st. And because this pair was so limited, from what I know at least at the time of this recording, they were only available at that store event. And the twist was you couldn't just go there, line up, and buy the shoes. You had to go there to buy a copy of the All Gone book, and certain magic cards, as they put it, were inserted into certain copies of the book, and if your copy had a card, then you were eligible to buy these. So the style code for this shoe is M991AGPB, and this being a New Balance 991, this is also made in their UK or Flimby factory. So first off, here's a quick look at the box. This is your typical made in England New Balance box. However, they've added this special graphic on the top as well, which incorporates both the All Gone logo and the Paperboy Paris logo, replacing the O. As for the shoes themselves, so diving straight into the details, the base layer of this shoe, this is constructed out of this white colored mesh. We have this hit of reflective silver 3M right above this in the middle, and overlaid on either side, we have this pink colored reflective 3M panels. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have a very plush pink colored suede, and this same suede runs down the length of the shoe and it covers the eyelets on the top as well. The last two eyelets on the side, this is done in this gray colored TPU, and we have more pink colored suede surrounding the mid panel. Stitched on top of this, we have the New Balance N logo, which is done in this reflective finish in a combination of white and a grayish olive green color. Moving downwards, we have more of that white colored mesh, and then another overlay of that pink colored reflective material, and then wrapping around the bottom of the heel, we have this beige or tan colored suede, and then we have this oval shaped cutout in the middle, which reveals another reflective panel in red underneath this, and embroidered in the middle, we have the words All on the left foot and Gone on the right foot. And then overlaid on the top of the heel, we have another layer of pink colored suede. On the bottom of the heel, we have this gray colored TPU heel clip, and this helps give you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. And then turning our attention back to the front, so for the laces, these come with two different pairs of laces. The standard default lace is a flat style white colored lace, which is the one I prefer, but they also give you a secondary pair of gray colored flat laces as well. Underneath this, the bottom half of the tongue is constructed out of that same white colored mesh that we saw earlier on the toe box, but we have this leather overlay on the very top with 991 branding in white in the middle, New Balance branding embroidered on the top, and once again that Paperboy Paris logo embroidered in pink. Moving on to the insoles, so these come with your standard foam line insole, which is pretty well padded. It's done in this white colored finish, and we have New Balance branding stamped on the heel in black. So the upper of the New Balance 991 sits atop this full length absorbed foam midsole. The midsole is painted in white on the forefoot and this grayish beige color on the back heel, and we have visible protruding absorbed foam units on the forefoot, along with one wrapping around the bottom of the heel. And then finally, turning the shoe over to the bottom, so here we have your standard New Balance 991 outsole. And in this case, they've left it simple. It's entirely done in this black colored rubber. We have the New Balance N logo forming the traction pattern on the forefoot, along with New Balance branding on the heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these 991s. And for those wondering about sizing, so to me these fit like most of my 991s, so personally I'd recommend sticking true to size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I picked these up in a size 10 and they fit me well, all things considered. Just to give you guys a point of comparison, I wear between a 9.5, which is a half size down, and a size 10 in most of my New Balance shoes. So for example, I go a half size down in New Balance silhouettes like the 998, the 990 V3, V4, V5, and the 992. And in comparison, I stick true to size in the majority of my 991s. Some of them are a little bit more roomy and I can go a half size down in them, but more often than not, they do fit true to size. Along with that, I also go true to size in the 997, the 990 V2 because of its more narrow toe box, and the 1500 and 1530. Next up, in terms of the comfort, so the 991 is a decently comfortable shoe, but I wouldn't say that it's one of my favorite New Balance silhouettes from a comfort standpoint. There is a decent amount of foam under the foot, however the forefoot area specifically, it feels pretty thin, so you don't feel like there's that much cushioning underneath your forefoot. However, the absorb foam they use in the shoe is pretty soft, so you feel some of that squishiness and softness straight out of the box. But comparing this model, for example, to a 990 V5, a 992, or a 2002R, I feel like those three models are much more comfortable in that they give me much more balance between support, softness, and stability. But long story short, for just an everyday casual use shoe, the 991 is still going to feel great on feet, and it's going to be a perfect model to choose for that purpose. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship on this shoe, so this being a made in England pair, and on top of that, it's also a very limited pair as well, I gotta say the quality of this shoe definitely matched my expectations. Everything they use on this shoe, at least from my unexpert opinion, it felt very nice to the touch, and you can tell that it's just a quality product. And similarly, from an overall build and craftsmanship standpoint, I really had no major flaws, or no flaws at all for that matter, so it was a very solid, well-produced shoe from the Flimby factory. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet and I'll show you guys how these look. Obviously, part of the draw in this shoe is the fact that it's super limited. However, the colorway of this pair isn't bad either. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that is my favorite colorway I've ever seen. However, the white, pink, tan, and gray combination, I think it really works well together. This is definitely not a pair that I'm gonna rock too much. It's more of a pair that I add sparingly to my rotation, but it's still a very solid and very important pair to add to my New Balance collection. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this MJC Paperboy Paris New Balance 991. What are your overall thoughts on this release and this colorway? And for the right price, is this a pair you guys would pick up, or is it more of a pass for you? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Your support really helps the channel keep going, and I'm very grateful for all of your love and support. You can also follow me on Instagram as well at esco8, follow me on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.